Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about the Doordash Acceptance Rate Glitch. So there's been a significant amount of drama on this particular glitch lately, and one of them is the acceptance rate glitch, and it has gotten messy. So with that said, I want to go over everything you must know about the Doordash acceptance rate glitch, the drama that has been surrounding this particular glitch, especially in the gig community, the Gigtube space, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain and is never intended to be legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult with qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I do want to be clear, I have not tested this myself. I am not somebody who even wants to test it. This is what I'm hearing through the grapevine and witnessing here and there on other people's channels. So with that said, let's get started. How the Doordash acceptance rate glitch works. So what would you do in the event that you accept an order that you would not receive? You would decline it, right? So instead, what you would do is that you would receive the order, you do not decline, you go into your app manager and you force close the app. According to the people utilizing it, this is not going to affect your acceptance rating, it's not going to pause you, you just restart the app and boom, it's not even there anymore. Or even if it does pause you, if you're scheduling yourself properly to where you're actually not too affected by the loss of a 35-minute break, it's whatever. Now, if you need to know a little bit more about how to schedule yourself so that way you have a fair amount of 35-minute breaks and you're maintaining momentum on the app, I will leave a video in the description talking about DoorDash scheduling. Feel free to check that out. Now, a lot of people are utilizing that particular glitch in order to get things like Top Dasher, the things like the high pay order program. And whether or not it's actually worth it to do those things is up to you and what you value in your market. But personally, I am not a fan of the prospect. Gigtube trauma. Okay, before I continue, I do want to say I'm not affiliated with any of the parties involved. My perspective is specifically from the outside in, and not any form of first-party witnessing of any party. First off, we have people like Pedro Doordash Santiago, where a lot of people have accused him of withholding this information or knowing about this for a long period of time. Pedro Doordash Santiago had a live stream. You saw Jeff Thomas Black in the stream chat, and you had Twerp on the call, and of course other people who honestly I really don't know much about, accusing him of withholding this information and why they shouldn't spread it or whatever it may be. Is it possible that Pedro hid this information? I don't think so. I could be wrong. It's kind of off-brand for Mr. Bet on You, but it's also not my brand, so anybody can really be anybody on the internet. You had people like Nugs and UDM actually saying like, hey, the way he was treated was not okay, and it really wasn't. He was actually getting flipped out at pretty hard, but at the same time, even if he didn't know about this kind of behavior is risky to promote. Let's say you actually had a tutorial showing exactly what to do with this, right? And you do ride-alongs, and this is a significant source of income for you. That is a risky thing to do, because if you get deactivated on DoorDash, you don't just lose the DoorDash account. Oh, no. Because you were doing ride-alongs, that was your main content source. Those thousands of dollars you were making on YouTube disappear as well. Should you use this though? But I feel like the real question isn't so much who's saying what, or is it actually okay to game the system in that case? Because realistically, I think we all know it's inherently wrong to game the system, even if DoorDash is known to game us. The real question is, should you use it? It's the same question you ask yourself if you should use Para to see the hidden tips way back in the day. Well, let me go through all of the questions. Will you get paused? Normally, yes. Whenever I didn't accept an order, it would just end up pausing me. So I would assume that it would be treated the same way. Will you get deactivated? I would say no under normal circumstances if you're just a random gig worker, but I wouldn't promote it if you're a Gigtuber. I wouldn't admit to wrongdoing. And honestly is mostly going to get the par treatment. They see a glitch, they patch it, they move on, like every other software developer. And is it really worth gaming the system in this way? I think it develops a bad habit. If you're always looking for ways to game the system and get one over on other people, that's going to be more detrimental for you long term. And overall, I would still say having a proper exit strategy and not complicating the uncomplicated is going to be better for you long term, because the gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal, not the goal. But at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your business, you do what you believe is right. Did I miss anything? Is there another perspective about this acceptance rate glitch that I have yet to talk about in this video? Let me know in the comments. Let's make sure that anybody and everybody who wants to know about this glitch, who actually has a bit more first-hand experience on Pedro or Jeff Thomas Black or Torp or whoever, knows what they need to know about all of that, and we can make the most amount of money in the least amount of time in the safest possible way, and also make sure we're getting information from people who are doing the right thing by everybody at the end of the day, because who you listen to does matter. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.